investing is not like Pokemon. So I will be kind of talking about this subject a little bit later. So welcome to the portfolio update. So in this video, I'll break down the portfolio, show you the moves that I made today, share some of the posts from Twitter, and give the shout outs at the very end. Okay, so today we're up, almost recovered up to $294,238.03. So let's check out what happened today. In the Roth IRA, we're up 3.2% today, and we're up 0.4% after hours. Year to date, we're down 1.5%, and all time, we're up 128%, going back to December 11th of 2023. Buying power, we're pretty much out. We're all in this portfolio at this point, but we still have contributions that we can do. So we still have up to $7,500 if I recall correctly. So I will be making deposits in this account throughout the year. This is the total percent change. So we're down 22% on the AMD calls, and we're up 48% on the Rocket Lab shares. But today, those AMD calls, they did pretty well today. They were up 7%, which is pretty nice. But we still have quite a bit to recover. Rocket Lab was up 2.9%, so which is pretty nice. At one point, it was up, it was up almost 9% at one point. I still have not sold any covered calls. I think I'm going to be more patient. And I mean, being patient has been paying off, because I was considering, see this pop right here, just like from 2350 up to 2369. I was considering selling calls around to here, but doing so would have been painful right now. I would be down on those covered calls. And if Rocket Lab continues to move up, these covered calls will act as an anchor, kind of holding back returns. So I will be a little bit more patient when it comes to selling covered calls. All right, in the big account, we're up 4.38% today. So pretty good returns on this account. Year to date, we're down 4.4%. But all time, we're up 190% on the penny, right around the money. From August 2nd of 2021. Buying power, 94 grand. That hasn't changed. And this is the total return on the portfolio. The total percent change. So 47% on the Rocket Lab puts. So we're pretty much made half our money on those. AMD call, we're only down 17% now. 266 on Palantir and 31% on Rocket Lab. But yeah, these puts on Rocket Lab, they returned 34%, $1,500 straight into the portfolio value. And the AMD call, again, just like the other portfolio, they returned 7%, or 880. Palantir was up 3.3%. At one point, it was up 4.5% right during the pre-market. But yeah, today's return, $5,300. And Rocket Lab, same as the other account. And in this account, it returned $1,500. Okay. So going on to today's subject, let's go on Twitter for that. Talking about how investing is not like Pokemon. So this was actually inspired by a question that Stock Market News, Evan, he brought up today. If you were to be giving advice to someone who is new to investing, what would it be? So I'm going to give investing advice to myself when I was new. Some of you, myself, had 30 to 50 stock portfolios with $100,000 or less. There's a Spanish saying, el que mucho abarca, poco aprieta. He who tries to cover too much squeezes little. A 100% gain in a stock you have 2% allocation won't move the needle. You got to find your top 3 to 5 stocks based off a combination of great management, financials, narrative, momentum, etc., and build some real conviction with long-term share accumulation. Remember, this isn't Pokemon. You don't have to catch them all. And it was nice to kind of get this discussion going on Twitter. And, people are going to say, well, why pick stocks at all? Like, shouldn't people just be buying the basket? And for those who don't want to pick stocks, or those who can't, that's what the QQQ, that's what SPY is for. You know, just accumulate as many shares that you possibly can. And, you know, I'm not doing this to call people out like individually or whatever. You know, I'm not trying to like cause arguments here. Like, I'm just speaking from personal experience. I was tying up my money in 30 different companies trying to recreate my own ETF. But it was only when I consolidated the portfolio and quit fucking around with short-term options that I actually started seeing actual growth in the account. And, you know, there were other people who were kind of agreeing. I thought it was, you know, nice for people to kind of, you know, talk about their experience as well. Oh, there's some comments that I haven't liked yet. But, yeah, see, like here, like Doug says, agree 100%. If you have more than 3 to 5 stocks when you're just starting out, then you know a lot less about your companies than you think you do. And you will have little conviction and will overcome the emotions of the markets. So you won't be able to overcome. Find a company you are glad to see red days and accumulate. And that's the key. When you have 30 to 50 stocks and they're all red, like, which ones do you truly care about buying? You know, you have $100 and you have 50 companies that are down 20%. Are you really going to be putting in like, you know, $2 in each company? You know, you might want to look at your top 5 and just kind of start going in a little bit heavier on those. But this is just general advice. Of course, there's people who are closer to retirement or people who have a net worth that's a lot higher. Then yeah, you know, you should diversify a bit more to protect some of those, you know, those gains that you've made over the years. But I think the majority of us are on the same boat. You know, we're trying to build wealth. You know, some people have a couple thousand, some people have a couple hundred. It doesn't matter where you are. But I think it's a little foolish to be diversifying too much too quickly when we should be at the stage of trying to grow our portfolios. So yeah, just some unsolicited advice. Okay. Yeah, hit the like button. Hit the like button if you enjoyed the discussion. And I will use, I'll try to include the main subject of the video at the beginning of the video. See if it helps, like with like YouTube and stuff like that, being more to the point. Anyway, here I have to agree with Norm here.
The NASDAQ is up.
Really
I don't know anything about the stock market.
I obviously don't either.
None of us know anything.
No.
Me, you?
No.
What about when you look at it, like the NASDAQ is up? You're like,
Yay!
Yay, it's up. I don't like when it's down. That's what I say.
It's the worst.
That's
you
my
never want it down.
Yeah, that's my opinion.
Microsoft has brought.
Really
I don't know anything about the stock market.
I obviously don't either.
None of us know anything.
No.
Just checking to make sure I'm recording with audio.
What about when you look at it, like,
there's been times where I recorded an entire video and it was on mute. So it's kind of annoying having to start over and say everything all over again. I'm not sure if I talked about this yesterday. No, I think I did. Some guy on Wall Street Bets bought $2 million worth of AMD shares yesterday. And he said, surely it's time for a reversal. Bottom timed, right? The dude bought $2 million worth of AMD. 17,000 shares. That dude can run 177 covered calls and bring in so much premium if he wanted to. That's insane. Wild. All right. It looks like that's going to be it for today, guys. Yeah, let me know in the comments if you kind of like the new, slightly new format. If it works, I'll do it more like this. If not, I'll just go back to how I've been doing it always. Well, thank you, everyone, on this list. You guys are all awesome. Thank you guys for supporting the channel in different ways. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. And I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow.